Welcome to another episode of the Coffee Conversation Show powered by the Emerging India Forum TIF, our technology partner, Prime Infotech Solutions. Today's series is Shakti, and the theme is Secrets of the Art of Gifting. In today's episode of the Stree Shakti, we are joined by Aparna Sarda, the creative mind behind Velvety Gifting Studios, where every hamper is a blend of passion, thoughtfulness, and artistry. Aparna shares how she has embarked on this unique journey, turning moments into memories through her beautiful, gifted hampers and tailored for every occasion. Whether it is for weddings, festivals, or gifting clients or a corporate gathering, Velvet Gifting Studios has become a name for personalized gifting, driven by Aparna's commitment and creative connections. So, welcome, Aparna, to our coffee conversations. We are really excited to have this coffee conversation with you. So, a
Same.
little bit all right. So, I'm your host, Mansoor. So, today we will start the coffee conversation. So, before we dive into the coffee conversations, I would want to let the audience and you know that we have it in three segments. One is the professional journey, where we would want you to talk more about how it started, what happened, a little bit more about your personal journey, so that people would get the audience and the people who are watching this video later would get to know a little bit personalization about you, the little things of how it happened. And then we will have the rapid fire round. So the rapid fire round where we will have a special gift for you. All right.
Thank you so much, Man. So this is really like a really good achievement for Velvety Gift Studio as well as for me to experience this kind of a podcast. I'm really very happy and I look forward to this new journey of how can I express my brand and tell people about how this Velvety has come up with.
All right. All right. So Aparna, let's dive into the coffee conversation. The first question. So I think this is like the most common question to ask you, but it is necessary for the audience to know a little bit about you. So what inspired you to start Velvety Gift Studio and how did the journey begin?
So what inspired me to start Velvety Gift Studio is I was into a business. I'm from a business family, so I'm from a business family. So being into a business family, there is something in your blood that no, you have to do business. So Velvety Gift Studio, it's before starting Velvety Gift Studio, we came up with Velvety Creations in 2020 during the COVID period. So that is the time when I was sitting idle and I wanted to do something for myself. And yes, we have some creativity in our genes because these genes have been carried from my mother to me. So we have that something of the creativity that helped me out. And it's been 4 years. Recently in April 2024, we have I've changed our name from Velvety Creations to Velvety Gift Studio. So inspiring is like you doing something or sitting idle and doing something creative. Creative is any which ways helps us to be a meditation part. So I thought let's do this. And it helped me out. Like this is how we come up with Velvety Gift Studio.
All right. So how did like the journey begin? So like how was the first hamper that you created or what was your first project that you went into?
Our first project what we started with was torans that are wall hangings or we call as at Bandhan bars. So I started doing that. Not in 2020 we came up with the name as Velvety. But before that I was sitting at home and doing all these torans and all that helped us like coming up with torrents and all. Then I saw कि yes, people said, my mother said yes, you can do into creativity. So we come up with then going through other people's pages and like Pinterest. Then it helped me out. Ki, let's give a try to this thing. Like how is it going to help me out? Like how is it going to turn out?
All right. So how do all right. So I just want to understand a little bit about this. So this is like the second question that I would really like to ask you. So how do you manage to personalize the gift hampers according to different occasions and customers' preferences? Because I bet surely when you talk about gifting, you may be having a lot of, every customer coming to you and be like, "नहीं मुझे ऐसा चाहिए, वैसा चाहिए." And then how do you curate that particular gift hamper? Is there any kind of a matrix that you follow, or is it just like in the blood कि नहीं ये यही उनको अच्छा लगेगा types?
It's a matrix also. It's kind of it's a mixture of both. So it's like when somebody comes up with a personalized hampers, so I have to understand that particular person, understanding what kind of love affection they want to send, because the hampers are something which are being curated by us and we're sending it to your relatives or some other relative through love. So that love has to be sent through those hampers. So it's like I sit down with the client. For every client I start from scratch. So it's not that anything is handmade, man-made, like you have to just show it to them. This is what every hamper is like curated with the client's thought process, what they are thinking. Some clients are there, they leave it on us, so we work. Then also we have to ask them what kind of taste you want. So it is all on client taste. What kind of taste they want, what kind of what way they want to send their love to their loved ones. So this is how we curate.
All right. So can you tell us something in particular about a memorable project or a gift hamper that stood out for you?
Thing for me, every hamper is memorable. Every hamper I have curated in a different way. We have our Instagram handle, that is Velvety Gift Studio. If you go through our page, so you won't find any similar hamper. You find something or the other in every hamper. So the memorable hampers which we did were, we did it for a cricket tournament. There was a tournament in Mumbai. A building was sponsoring a tournament, so they wanted a cricket hamper. So we curated those cricket hampers, keeping in mind making a pitch, keeping a bat and a ball, showcasing all the cricket field, like whatever there is, the trophies there, the pitch is there, and that way we've curated up, we've taken that kind of a base, curated a base, and kept those products in there.
All right. So moving on to the next question, Aparna. So now we know gifting has become like a very competitive kind of a field. So how do you stay above the competition, and how is like the gifting industry being more, like how is it helping you to stand out? And what are the matrices that you follow for standing out in the highly competitive gifting industry?
Yeah, that is very true, Mansu, that this gifting industry is very highly competitive because every home or every second, third person is now doing gifting into it. How do we stand out from this competition? It's all on love which our client has given to us. First thing is that the metrics which we follow is we understand the taste of the client. It's not that we push our things. No, we actually sit down and understand. It takes day two to curate on pen and paper for a client. Then we present it. Actually, we do it in a physical manner. First, you have to understand what clients want, and then we keep margin, profit margins, take it on the profit margins of prices. The thing is, it plays on the prices only. The quality, it matters a lot. What we are providing for us, quality is more. Quantity तो आएगा, unless and until आपके पास quality नहीं रहेगा तो quantity कोई नहीं देने वाला. So we follow this, and every day new learnings from our client. Every client is different, every person is different, their taste. See, every time something or the new they come up with us, and we have to curate onto it.
Okay. So, but now from the gifting industry, I have a few friends. So there's always one part where you talk about sourcing the products. So, the sourcing the challenge. There's a very big challenge of sourcing the products when you go forward with it. So how do you source your products for your hampers? Is there a particular thing where it sometimes works like very hard कि ये नहीं मिलेगा तो हमको ये फिलहाल ये अलग डालना पड़ेगा इसके अंदर? Anything
हाँ,
sourcing
ऐसा
challenge?
होता है बहुत बार मंसूर, ऐसा भी होता है कि हमको हर प्रोडक्ट नहीं मिलता है. So similar to that or something to that, we tell it to our client, see, we are not having this. For an example, during Diwali, you can take a big example, is Diwali season. We take out our catalogs, we post our catalogs everywhere. But sometimes it happens that Diwali mein client come up at the last moment, they want everything to be very particular, what they have seen in the picture. Then we sit and make them understand, see, what we have is in pictures, and we do write it on a catalog and tell them before only, it is all subject on availability. So we get them something similar to it. Not कि हमने ये आपको एकदम branded, we have shown you a brand and we are giving a low grade. No, we give them something similar, better to it. Similar or better to it. So we ask our client first, we take approval from them, and then we proceed further.
Okay. But have you anytime like faced something like, if you could just share a kind of a little experience, so where let's say you had a product which was not supposed, you were not able to source it, but then you had to go to the client and tell them कि ये नहीं मिल रहा. So how did you go? How did you face that challenge?
So recently, I'll tell you, during Diwali, there was one of the client, they wanted the hampers. It was a good quantity of hampers they wanted from us, and it was completely customized. Out of the catalog also they wanted. We said, see, we have these kinds of bases. You'll get the same bases, but the product inside those bases, we don't have. So instead of giving you, for example, instead of giving you roasted makhanas, or instead of giving you baked chips, we can give you the nachos, something kind of nachos, or similar to like makhanas, which are healthy options, or some ragi chips. So we made our client understand, see, we are giving this thing in the same price. We won't play with your price ki nahi hum iska zyada le rahe hain, iska kam le rahe hain. We'll give you same thing in the same price. So that is how we've had a word with the client, and they said, okay, fine. Other than customization, the further they add on the customization, the prices keeps on increasing. But when it comes to the product shifting, we try to make it on the same page. Yeah, see, this is the same we are giving it to you. We are giving healthy options only. You're not giving anything unhealthy.
All right. So when we talk about Velvety Gift Studios, when we talk about the customer relation, how does Velvety Gift Studio maintain that customer relationship or that trust? कि नहीं भाई आपने हमसे एक बार लिया आप दोबारा जरूर आओगे हमारे पास. So how do you manage to keep that customer relationship alive?
How do we keep manage that customer relation? Is Velvety is like has become very friendly with every client. So Velvety sits down and understands every client. So we try to pour our heart out in their product so they see it. The first thing what I told you from starting is quality. We don't
Yeah.
compromise on quality. That is one thing which we've kept our client. Then we sit with our client, understand them. We make that terms or cordials with our client that they should like that friendly relation which we come up with the client that helps us to make this relationship grow day by day with our clients. And people come repeat, they give us their orders.
All right. So can you like tell us something about like a strategy that you use to balance creativity, especially in the corporate aspects of gifting? So because obviously like Diwali is something where you have like a family kind of thing, but how about when you go into the corporate sector? How do you balance that creativity when it comes to like corporate gifting?
When it comes to the corporate gifting, generally corporate giftings are done on the bulk basis. So personal, we do it one, two, three pieces is another call. But on the bulk basis, also we have to maintain to keep everything on mind. Bhale hi unka budget kam ho, but what we have to give them is the thing what we are doing it for every client. हमारे लिए corporates are not different और हमारे लिए personal are. We keep balance it out in the both ways. ठीक है, कम बजट में कम थोड़े पैसे में उतना ही मिलेगा वाला सिस्टम है, but we try to give them little more into it so they should not feel cheated कि नहीं we have paid them this much and she's giving me this less. So we try to keep them like the corporate gifting part is they don't focus on more on decorative or creative item. They focus on what kind of products we are giving it to.
Okay. Right. So when we talk about Velvety, okay, when you like, obviously you have done a lot of like corporate gifting and stuff like that. So I just want to know this, as the owner of Velvety, as a gifting company, what kind of challenges have you faced as like, as the company owner? Have you like faced any kind of challenges that you would like to share, like how you have overcome them?
Yes, I faced, yes, when I started with this business, I faced many challenges because I'm not basically from Mumbai. I'm not from this Mumbai, I'm from North. So coming from North to Mumbai was the biggest challenge, a city transition. Because I don't know people, you have to make the contacts with them. That was the biggest challenge. First, you have to prove yourself what you're doing. So understanding how social media works for the business, that was the second challenge. So every day I tried to overcome these challenges. I think in a gifting industry you get new challenges every day.
Definitely.
There is not same, nothing is same on us, like similar things are not there, but you get challenges every day. So coming from different city, settling down with the starting your own business here, that was the biggest challenge for me. Ki how will I get customer? How will I come up with new ideas? How will I work with them? How will I understand them? That is the biggest challenge which I faced. Now I'm like, yes, अब वो बाकी छोटे छोटे challenges हैं, that can be overcome easily. This was the biggest challenge from transition.
All right. So the last question for the professional journey. Okay, this is something that I think you should like be ready to answer. I mean, okay. So what is your take on the expansion, or where do you see Velvety Gift Studios in the next 5 years?
So my take for the expansion of next 5 years, what I have planned out for Velvety is sooner or later we'll open a studio for everybody. As we are for now, we are working from home and we are growing day by day. So we are planning to enter more into corporate places. We are planning all out, like we are working on corporate places so that we can tap good corporates in our hand. Secondly, we'll start up with the studio.
Okay.
Physical brick mortar place. Right now we are online people. We're working from home.
Okay. So that's like the expansion in the next 5 years for a store.
Yes.
So any particular location that you may have in mind that where you want to put up the store at?
Right now we haven't thought on it. Yes. Further, we are working on all those things.
All right. All right. So thank you for the professional journey in the going. Now we want to dive into the personal journey. Okay. So a little bit, let's know how does the founder of Velvety, a little bit about her personal side. Okay. So I'm starting the personal journey with you. So can you tell us something about your family and how was the formative years as you growing up?
So, as I told you before in the professional round, that I'm not from Mumbai, I'm from North, basically from Uttar Pradesh, Kanpur. I've been born and brought up there. I've done my studies there in Uttar Pradesh, in Kanpur itself. I did my BCom, then I went for my master's in NIFT. So my industry is very much different. So formative years, then after completing my master's in fashion management, in complete fashion industry, I ended up doing business with my dad. He is into plastic industry, food grade plastic industry. So you can see the transition, studying something else, entering into a business of plastic industry, then entering into a creativity. So the learned all three things. So everything has helped me out to create a Velvety gift studio.
All right. So the second question is, when you're not working on your business, the Velvety Gift Studio, how do you spend your free time?
If I'm not working on Velvety Gift Studio, I have a daughter, a 2-year-old daughter. I play with her. I actually try to give time to her as much as I can. I literally love sitting with her, enjoying with her, because that is the only time when I can sit with her and give her a lot of time.
Right. Since you have a daughter and obviously it's like managing a family at the same time managing a business. So this is like ये तो question बनता है आपके लिए. तो आप work life balance कैसे कर लेते हो?
I think what's at the work-life balance when you want to do something, when you have that zeal and enthusiasm of doing something, then you understand how to balance everything. That's a zeal and enthusiasm, and my family support. My daughter has supported me from my pregnancy till my postpartum period till now. She supported me in every stage. So that is what has inspired me a lot to do. And she keeps on seeing me that yes, my mama is doing she's doing some hamper work. So this is how my family has supported me. More and more my husband has supported me. It has helped me out. That is, I tell you what, enthu should be there for anything. You can do anything. Everything goes very easy.
All right. So can you describe, like, how do your friends describe your personality?
How do my friend describe as a personality? They tell me that I'm choppy, talkative, and like they like sit and talk with me about their like sitting and chit chatting is something I enjoy, having fun, partying, enjoying. This is what they can describe me as.
Okay. So do you have any kind of hobbies that you do?
The hobbies which I have is sometimes like sitting and reading books. If I'm like bored or I want to read something, I'll open a book and read it out or hear music. Nowadays, I'm hearing too lot of rhymes with my daughter, so that is something a hobby which I've inculcated. I think I know many rhymes which they keep on singing. So that is something like become a hobby for me. Listening every day, Ek Mota Hathi, Jingle Jingle Bell, and Twinkle Twinkle Little Stars have just become my hobby. New hobby
All
which
right.
I've inculcated in me, listening all these rhymes with her.
Okay. So who are your biggest supporters or your mentors in life?
My biggest supporter is my father, my
Okay.
own father, who under his training, under listening, he's all scold and like being little like I tell you what, hard towards me, how to manage things when I was there with him during with his in his factory. That has helped me out to take a brand out. So उस समय वो जो डांट पड़ती थी उस समय वो बोलते ना कहावत है माँ बाप की गाली घी घी को प्याली वैसा वाला सिस्टम वो उस समय गालियां गालियां आज I realize नहीं it is something which I'm helping it out. So my dad is my biggest supporter. Then my mother, she pushed me to start with this brand. You know, you do something for yourself. Abhi aap udhar the to you had a business, now you're sitting at what are you going to do next one? She helped me out, and my husband, he's all time there to support me.
All right. So do you enjoy traveling?
Yeah, I enjoy. I
So
enjoy.
so what is your favorite place where you have been?
Like favorite place, I like traveling to mountains and all. Being from a north side, we've seen lot of mountains. So I travel like traveling to mountains. So Switzerland was one of my favorite places. I travel and I enjoy a peace, calm, serenity between the nature.
Okay. Besides, okay, so we want to know this. Okay, what is that one moment in your life which is really close to your heart, where which changed your life entirely? Any particular moment that way?
See, I won't say getting married, change everybody's life entirely. Yeah, when I was blessed with a daughter, it was a
Okay.
moment which changed my life. I didn't know how this journey is going to take, but yes, my daughter supported me a lot in this.
All
With her
right.
support and everything, I am being here now.
So the last question, what inspires you or what keeps you motivated, like to get up in the morning and like, नहीं मुझे ये करना है types?
I think what inspires me a lot is when you see people doing something, फिर ऐसे realize होता है अरे वो कुछ कर रहे हैं तो हम भी कुछ कर सकते हैं. When you see other people doing something or when you see people in the age of 14, 15, 16, when they do something great, हाँ ये कर सकते हैं तो हम तो कर ही सकते हैं because we have that experience. That inspires me a lot and something like I sit idle and like I think yeah ये करना चाहिए. And when I go through other people Instagram, basically my work is all on Instagram. That's an online business. My business is on it. So when I see other people, acha they are making this, why can't I make it? Let's go, let's do a research. हाँ होता है sometimes when you come up you do something आप कभी fail होते हो. It's a part and parcel of this journey कि आप fail होते हो pass. So when you keep on seeing other people doing something and that inspires me, हाँ चलो ऐसे अपन कुछ कर सकते हैं ना. ट्राई करने में कुछ नहीं जाता है. होगा तो अच्छा, नहीं होगा तो कुछ नहीं होगा ना. मतलब कुछ खत्म नहीं होगा. So that is how it has inspired me a lot. Like you do something for yourself. Keep on doing it. Keep on learning.
All right. So if you have to describe yourself in one line, what would be that one line that you could recollect or you'll always want to describe yourself with?
A friendly person. Okay.
You're not audible. You're a kind
Uh,
person.
what one line I can like describe myself is a friendly person with whom you can like come and share your thoughts. With whom you can share your thoughts.
All right.
Secrets are kept secret, so it is top secret. Whatever secret share is kept here, and won't go anywhere.
No, no, definitely. All right. So that was the personal round. So now we'll start with the rapid fire round. Okay. So our audience get a little bit better understanding about you. So if you like get along and you win the rapid fire round, you'll be getting a book from our side. Okay. Which is Niches and Riches. It's written by Mr. Lion Amir Virani. He is the author of 15 ebooks. All right. So we'll start with the journey then. Okay. All right. So I'll start with the rapid fire questions for you. Okay. So early mornings or late nights?
Early mornings.
Okay. Are you more of a sweet person or more of a spicy person?
I think I'm a normal person, balanced out person, neither a sweet nor a spicy, balanced out.
Okay. So are you more about handwritten letters or text messages?
Handwritten is better.
Okay. Um, Minimalist designs or vibrant designs?
Minimalistic designs.
Okay. Your favorite seasons for the gift hampers?
Diwali season, anytime, and wedding season. These two are my favorite seasons.
Okay. The most inspiring person you admire?
My father. I
Okay.
inspire him a lot.
So are you a coffee person or a chai person?
Coffee person, anytime of coffee.
Okay. So this one is a little bit big, so you have to answer it very carefully. Okay. So given the time you get a chance to have coffee with God, what is something that you would like to ask God for? Or what you would like to thank him for? One of the two.
I'll you see, I want to ask also, I want to thank. How can you be so this much? No? We can do two, no.
We can do both. Okay, we'll do both for you.
I would literally thank God for every day giving me a life or every day giving me that motivation to keep on growing. And I'll ask God to fulfill all my dreams. Bless everybody, bless my family, bless everybody, and bless me a lot.
All right. So this is like the last part. Just because of the Velvety gift studio, I really want to ask this thing because I'm really like excited to ask you. What is your favorite thing about running Velvety gift studios?
My favorite thing of
running Velvety Gift Studios? Your
Oh,
favorite part, running the
my
business.
favorite part of running Velvety Gift Studios day by day curations. Every day, new hampers being curated. Every second day, new clients, new ideas, new learnings, and new hampers. Not stick with same hamper. Every day, something new.
All right. So you win the ebook. You'll be getting this and by post at your place. All right.
Thank you so much, Mansoor.
All right. Thank you. Okay. So it has been a wonderful experience, and I hope you enjoyed this as much as we did. And I thank you again for taking your time out for your busy schedule to have this session with us, Aparna.
Thank you.
All right, Aparna. So stay tuned to watch the many other interesting conversations on our YouTube channel, The Coffee Conversation Show. Do subscribe to our channels and looking forward to another interesting conversations with another guest speaker. Thank you all. Thank you, Aparna, for this conversation.
Thank you so much, Mansoor. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Bye-bye.